Good morning, fifth graders. Welcome to Reader's Workshop. We'll be using our mentor texts again today. So if you need to pause this video and go and grab it, remember it's the one with the fish on the cover. We're looking at the interactions of different animals and how they help each other survive. All right, today's day one. We're on Monday, and our objective for Reader's Workshop is I can ask questions about a text, and then we're also going to spend a little bit of time trying to describe what a personal narrative is. You might want to think about that for a minute. I know in fourth grade you wrote a personal narrative. Do you remember what kind of writing that was? Think about that. Because what we're reading today, The Ground Squirrel, is a personal narrative. Okay, it's a story, a personal story told by the author. All right, so some ways that you can tell it's a personal narrative is that she's speaking in first person. The author is talking and using words like I and me, because she's talking or telling a story about herself. All right, so while we're reading today, I want you to pay attention to how do you know that this is a personal narrative? And then we're also going to spend time on our objective, which is to think about the questions that you have while you're reading. Okay, remember, that's an engaged or an active reader. Your questions might be something like, I wonder why. It might be a question like, I'm not sure I've heard that word before. I think it means. Okay. It can also be a question outside of the article. Okay. Maybe it makes you wonder about something else. Right? So while we're reading today, we're paying attention to those questions and we're writing them right down the side. Okay? And remember, when you annotate a text, it's always okay to underline or circle things that are important to keep your mind engaged. All right, so after you've read the article and written your questions, right, we're also going to answer one last question. It says, look back at paragraph 1 of The Ground Squirrel. What details tell you that this is a personal narrative? Right? So if you only reread paragraph 1, what clues in there tell you that this is a story told by the author? Okay, how do you know it's a personal narrative? Right? So this question can also be answered right in your mentor text. Okay, so when we go back to school, you'll have this article with your questions that came to mind while you were reading. And then you'll have the answer to this question right on the side or in the article as well. All right, good luck today, and please let us know if you have any questions.